Alright, looks like we stopped dropping frames. So hopefully that makes everything work a little bit better for you guys. Let me know. We'll get through this case though. Pavin Smith, Royce Lewis, Hans Kraus, Adam Hasley, silver. 435 out of 499. Lang and Gordon refractors, Kevin Maytan, Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. Enlow, Gaddis, Case, Valade and Riley Pint refractors, and Tristan Lutz, class of 2017. 73 of 250. How are things looking now, guys? Hayward, Keller, Gutierrez. Berger, Espinoza, Abbott, Strotman, and Corey Ray refractors. Wade Boggs, Morgan Bremer, Rios. Breaker's good, YouTube not. McKay, Fairchild, Doyle, Heatherly, silver. 112 out of 499. Carlson and Stagiar refractors. Beck, insert Watley, Bichette, Lindsay. Can't make this shit up. Tabor, Gonzalez, Hawk and Rutherford refractors. Pavin Smith, Drew Ellis, and Zach Lothar, Bowman 70th. 47 out of 70. Chang, Trammell, and Armenteros. YouTube good. As long as something's good. KJ Harrison, Netzer, Waters, and Oki refractors. Justin Dunn, light blue. 305 out of 399. Followed by Jeter Downs. Jeter Downs, base auto. I apologize again, guys. Not thrilled that we're having some issues with drop frames and stuff like that. Tavares, Urseg, and Friedel. That's a network issue too. That's not something that I can control a whole hell of a lot. Pearson, Adams, Adele refractor, Nani Williams refractor, Cal Quantrill, Bowman 70th blue refractor, 110 out of 200. Huron Lutz, Tatis Jr., Sedlock, and Tejada. Probably more lemons. No, the only lemon is the network. Ellis, Downs, Thompson, Heatherly, Ward refractors. Lewis, Thompson, Kaboom, and Perdomo. Clement, Robertson, Scherf, Brannon, and Hanson refractors. Clark Schmidt. Hey, Bubba Thompson. Green refractor, Bubba Thompson. 21 out of 99. YouTube crapped out. Jesus Christ. Sheffield and Diaz. Autos, we had Jeter Downs, Zach Lothar, blue 70th, Tristan Lutz, 2017. De La Tour, Marin and Usselton, Crow and Hillman refractors, Maytan light blue, 224 out of 399. Schmidt and Sauer, Manning, Diaz. Ooh, we got some red coming. Cease, D.L. Hall, David Bukowskis, Quentin Holmes, silver, or silver like a prison basketball. Quentin Holmes refractor. Here's Shane Baz, red paper. Yeah, I can show you the Lothar. 5 of 5 on Shane Baz. Nice card. Here's Lothar. It's a blue 70th. So that's not it's not your 150 version. That's at a 70, bud. Blue's not picking up very well. Dunning refractor, McKay and Walls, Clifton, Ortiz, and Ivy. What, those blue 70ths? Hura, Schmidt, Hunt, Warmoth, and Maytam refractors. Jeter, Smith, Mateo, Perez. Gotta move some paper around. Tell you what, I feel like I've pulled a lot of red paper in this year's Bowman draft. Last year, I don't think I pulled hardly any reds, period. Let alone the amount of red paper that's come out. I mean, I had one in my personal case, and I think probably the last 5 2-case breaks have had at least a red paper or a red something. Not going to complain about it. It's good for you guys. Houck, Smith, Lewis, Gavin Sheets, silver paper. 282 out of 499. Canning, Manning, refractors. That's funny. Jimenez, Kirtley, Puckett, and Rogers. They're on box 7 rep. Thompson, Berger, Espinoza, Corey refractor, Jahmai Jones, green paper. 46 out of 99. Perdomo refractor, Sandberg, Perdomo, Morgan, Bremer. Yeah, dude, I can do that. That's not a problem. Hall, Bukowskis, McKay, Melendez, Chang refractors, Brendan McKay insert, Becerra light blue. 62 out of 399. Ivy and Watley. You know, crack is whack. Hugs, not drugs. Case, Tour, Marinin, Lothar, and Thompson refractors. Jorge Mateo, light blue. Hey Robert, thanks for subscribing on YouTube, bud. You're just in time to see Jorge Mateo not focus. 359 out of 399. Hey, there he goes. White and Carlson, Gutierrez and Manning. Kraus, Enlow, Gaddis, Adam Hall, Yosniel Diaz, and here's Brendan McKay. Brendan McKay with the base auto. Congrats, Brendan McKay spot. Tate, Hayward, and Keller. Rest of that's paper. Abbott, Tabor, Hensman, and Morgan refractors. Gore Camposano and Brendan Murphy. Blue. 21 out of 150. Rios, Chang, Trammell. Fairchild, Doyle, Harrison, Lutz, and Trammell refractors. Here's Royce Lewis. Hey, all right. Spreading the love this half of the box. Some big spots coming through. Like it. Bichette, Lindsay, and Tavares. Which one of those guys is going to have another auto in here is what I'm wondering. Gonzalez, Clement, Robertson, Otto Bremer refractors, Keston Hura, Justin Dunn, Bowman, blue 70th. 157 out of 200. Armenteros and Sheffield. Paper. Netzer, Hura, Schmidt, Pearson, Armenteros, Randy Johnson, Urseg, Friedel, and Will Smith. Oh, really? That's awesome. Alston, Ellis, Downs, Sam Carlson, silver paper. 30 out of 499. Camera doesn't like this card. My camera doesn't like Mariners in general. Just kidding. Allen refractor, Kaboom refractor, Smith, Diaz, Thompson, and Kaboom. Oh, that guy. Oh, we've got some orange paper coming. Scherf, Cease, Dana refractor, and Drew Waters. Drew Waters. Looks like he's holding in a fart as he's about to swing. Drew Waters, 16 out of 25. Try not to crap his pants. Connection failure again. Rios, Hasley and Howard. Whoa, look at that. That's the real deal. That's not the black crap. That is legit on card. Austin Beck variation auto. 10 out of 99. Nice hit. Sure have. Diaz, Clifton, and Ortiz. Oh, for real? That's awesome. So everybody in the break, you're going to get us all signed balls. Send them out, right? Give them a buzz. Hunt, Pearson, Houck Refractor, Sheffield Refractor, Dalton Jeffries Gold. 25 of 50. No comments on that Austin Beck earlier from you guys, but it's a sweet looking card. Buskauskas, Martin, Perez, Tatis Jr. So are you collecting Kristen Stewart? You've got his address. I'll tell you what, Andrew Jones. I'll trade you something for a signed ball. Signed ball shows up on my doorstep. I'll send you something back nice. Busby, Gonzalez, Freeman, Eloy Jimenez silver paper. Hope to see him up in the bigs this year. $295 out of $499. Gore Refractor, McKenzie Refractor, Moniak, Mills, Remy, and Medina. Sure do. Not personally. Lemons, Miller, Little, Cal Mitchell. The Brent Rooker purple. That is 109 out of 250. Alonso Refractor, Roy Halladay, Peralta, Whitley, and Quantrill. Oh, no shit, that's awesome. Verlander. The only athlete who's in major sports that I played against is I used to play pickup basketball with Wayne Ellington. Smith, Bacon, Beck, Murphy, and Allard refractors. Brendan McKay and Peter Solomon. Blue refractor. 126 out of 150. I played against a bunch of guys in high school football who played NFL or practice squad. Will Craig, Gavin Lux. Actually, Ross Tucker, the guy from who's always on ESPN. He went to high school around here. I played against him. Eloy Jimenez, Ramos, Merrill, Faeta Refractor, Connor Wong. Get out of here. 4 Caden Lemons in one case. Whoever got Caden Lemons. Good Lord. 20 out of 150. Puck, Stewart, Carlson. 4 Kraken lemons in one case. And all 3 are different. Or all 4 are different. 3 different refractors. Hasley, Kopech, Cooper, and Toussaint refractors. Austin Beck and Kevin Merrill. Here's Zach Kirtley. His autograph looks like he writes in Chinese. Well, Lemon Spot was obviously a fantastic investment tonight. I recommend them for the future Andrew Jones. Probably won't come out in other cases that way. Tarnat, Racket, and Tillo. The only other time I've seen a player come out 4 times in a 2-case break, not all in the same case, was the very first night we hit Brendan McKay 4 times. I don't think I've hit another player at all since that opening night with 4 autos, let alone in 1 case. Rogers, Lang, Valade, McClure, Zach Kirtley, and Cole Brannon refractor. 326 out of 499. Cole Brannon. I have the non-autographed version printing plate of Cole Brannon. If you're interested, let me know. Torres, Cease, and Reed. Barnes, Elledge, Smith, Campusano, and Newman refractors. Berger, Kingery, Benson, and Anderson. Vientos, Solomon, Brody, House, and Acuna refractors. Gleyber Torres, and Tommy Doyle purple. Tommy Doyle does not want you to look at him clearly. 169 out of 250. Yeah. Tommy Doyle's being shy. Perez and Jahmai Jones. It's affecting everybody. Skipping again. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's definitely a network issue. I mean, it could be down the street, maybe someone hit a pole, or it could be on their end. I have no idea. Strotman, Hawk, Martin, and Rogers refractors. Joe Perez, blue. 134 out of 150. Gore Campusano, Waddell, Soto, Gurriel Jr. I can tell you this, I'm not getting any notifications that frames are dropping right now, so I don't think it is necessarily on my end, although I could be wrong. Gavin Sheets, Joe Perez, Taylor Walls, Peterson, and Siebold refractors. Dalton Jeffries, light blue. 201 out of 399. Berger and Sheets, Sheffield, Diplin. Matajevic, Varsho, Dunand, and Mahan refractors. Here's Taylor Walls. Posties, boy. Taylor Walls, 147 out of 150. Cologne refractor, Evan White and Carlson, Kyle Lewis, Nick Solak, and TJ Zook. And last pack of case number 1. Will Crow, Jacob Heatherly, Casey Clemens, AJ Puckett refractor, Here's JB Viscasis and Corbin Martin. This is gold, so we're going to have to roll some dice for this bad boy. It is numbered 39 out of 50. I gotta grab my trusty dice after we finish the pack, and we'll roll for that. Odds versus evens. Ricky Henderson, Gerardo Ibanez, and Trevor Stephan. So JB at the top will be evens. Corbin Martin at the bottom will be odds for this gold refractor. So it is evens. We rolled a 4, going to the JB spot. Congrats to the JB spot. Alright. Big Hargy, go take a leak. Quick auto recap for show, Rip. Here we go. Cole Brannon refractor. Zach Kirtley. Caden Lemons blue. Peter Solomon blue. Austin Beck. Variation on card auto to 99. Royce Lewis. Brendan Murphy blue. Brendan McKay. Zach Lothar blue 70th. There's that red paper, Shane Baz. Jeter Downs. Tristan Lutz. My phone's ringing. From New York. Tristan Lutz is the class of 2017. JJ Matajevic. Joe Perez refractor. David Peterson. Ryan Valade orange. Caden Lemons. Blake Hunt, Brian Miller refractor, Drew Waters, Riley Mahan, Nate Pearson green, Dylan Busby, Caden Lemons refractor, Caden Lemons purple, Morgan Cooper, and Brett Netzer blue wave. Yeah, it was a pretty good case. You want to see the color real quick? I might as well go through it since we're stopped. Yeah, for sure, dude. JB Bukowskis is getting that. Recommended viewing gold. Dalton Jeffries gold. Brent Rooker purple paper. Jimenez silver paper. Drew Waters orange paper. Bubba green refractor. Hasley silver. Nick Gordon gold refractor. Mackenzie Gore gold refractor, and Netzer gold paper. A lot of color. A lot of good players. I think that was a great case on the whole. And we got our second case here. Sealed up, top to the bottom. Oh, for real nice, dude. My kids eat it all the time. Hey, Justin, it's not my fault. Walls, Barnes, Elledge, Brody, McKellar refractors, Halliday, Bichette, Lindsay, and Tavares. Dunnan, Smith, Bacon, Troy Bacon, Kaboom refractor, and Dylan Busby. Base auto for Dylan Busby. Puck, Stewart, and Carlson refractor base. Kevin Smith, Caden Lemons, J.J. Matajevic, Vlad Gutierrez, Adelin Canning, and Jacob Pearson blue. $36 out of 150. Urseg, Friedel, and Will Smith. Hey Ross, I'm sorry. We start when we start. We did have a little delay in there because trying to make sure that wasn't anything going on my end with the connection. Heatherly, Stratman, Hawk, Nick Rackett, silver. 205 out of 499. Lang, Bremer, McKay, Whitley, Quantrill, Kirtley. Completely froze. Yeah, I just got a notification for dropped frames. Beck, Rogers, Lang, Beck, Perdomo, Ricky Henderson, Sheffield, Diplin, and Kingery. Kopech, Viento, Solomon, Dunand, Will Smith, gold paper. Yeah, I'm not on, I'm definitely not on fiber out here. They don't have fiber. No Verizon Fios for us. And I don't think I've seen them do any work to our cable lines out here in quite some time. Diaz, refractor. Ramos, Gonzalez, Tatis, Sedlock, and Tejada. Rest is paper. Vlade, Crow, Rogers, Morgan, Dwell Lugo, and Michael Kopech. So Lugo is a blue refractor. 15 out of 150. And Kopech gold. 39 out of 50. Schmidt and Sauer, Benson, Anderson, Peralta. Miller, Little, Hasley, Varsho, Manning refractor, Jake Berger, Dalbeck purple. You got it, bud. 161 out of 250. Mateo and Perez. And paper. Carlson, Waters, Logan Warmoth, Will Crow, and Chang refractors. Brendan Murphy, light blue. 251 out of 399. Smith and Ellis, Hayward, and Keller. Paper. This box so far for autos: Pearson blue and Busby base. Brannon, Holmes, Valade refractor, Rios refractor, TJ Friedel purple. That is 27 out of 250. And Kevin Smith, refractor auto. That's 310 out of 499. Jacob Pearson. This is the first box of case 2. Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. Brody, Matajevic, Varsho, Kanan Smith, David Thompson refractors, Glaber Torres, Mills, Remy Medina. Adele, Gore, Faedo, Heatherly, and Trammell refractors, Joe Adele, and Cade McClure refractor. So it looks like we got an extra auto in here. That's nice. Cade McClure is 228 out of 499. He's got a 4th auto in that one. Gutierrez and Manning. Who's Adele run with? Love to pull an Adele. Elledge, Smith, Clement, and Page refractors, Pavin Smith, Drew Ellis, and Cash Case with his sloppy version signature on the Blue Wave. 115 out of 150. Urseg, Friedel, and Will Smith. I've only pulled insert autos of Adele. I've not pulled any base so far. Bacon, Beck, Rogers, Bukowskis, Elledge, purple paper, 220 out of 250. Greer, Tomei, Carlson, Sheffield, Diplin. Crow, Heatherly, Stratman. Here's a Page silver. That's number 380 out of 499. Fairchild, Lugo refractors, Acuna, Peralta, Whitley, and Quantrill. Hasley, Kopech, Vientos, Scherf. Seth Corey, blue paper. Yeah, those black hot packs were sick. 69 out of 150. I thought about running a 2016 break. Tucker, Royce Lewis, light blue. I don't know if you guys would be up for that. Multi-caser of 2016 draft. Royce is 385 out of 399. McKay, Walls, Tatis, Sedlock. Carlson, Waters, Warmoth, KJ Harrison, Nick Gordon, Will Crow, light blue. 44 out of 399. Berger, Sheets, Perez, and Jones. Lemons, Miller, Little, Robertson, and Becerra refractors. Kyle Wright, David Thompson, purple refractor. 42 out of 250. Mateo and Perez. It is live. I recapped case 1. Varsho, Dunand, Smith, D.L. Hall, Bobby Dalbec, and Hagen Danner. Hagen Danner base auto. Medina, Puck, and Kristen Stewart. Solomon, Brody, Matajevic, Cease, Jeffries refractor, Tatis Jr., Tejada, Mills, and Peyton Remy. Joe Perez, Walls, Barnes, Gonzalez, and Guerrero Jr. refractors, Carlton Fisk, Bichette, Lindsay, and Tavares. Lang, Valade, McKay, and Hurst refractors, Corey Ray, Bowman 70th blue, 146 out of 200. Hira Lutz, Kingery, Benson, Anderson. Adele, Gore, Faedo, Netzer, and Pint refractors, Jimenez, Lewis, Solak, and Zook. Hawk, Brannon, Holmes, Doyle, and Dunn refractors. And what did I tell you? I don't pull Joe Adell base. I pulled Joe Adell insert autos. There's Joe Adell. $95 out of $250. Tarnock, Rackett, and Tillo. You're due for an orange. Well, if he runs in bunches, let's hope he comes out a bunch. I'd like to see one or two of him. Pulled his box topper auto. Pulled his draft night auto. That's the second class of 2017 auto. I think I had his something other auto. It's like the 5th auto, but they've all been inserts or box toppers. Campusano, Mitchell, Cooper, Pavin Smith, and Jahmai Jones refractors. Wade Boggs, David Thompson, Kaboom, and Perdomo. Houck, Smith, Lewis, Ellis, and Ariel Gerardo refractors. Riley Mahan, that's his second Riley Mahan on the night. I think the other one was a base as well. Mills, Remy, and Medina. Baz, Wright, Gaddis, Will Craig, Clark Schmidt, and here's a Ryan Sandberg refractor. 241 out of 250. Be nice if that was autoed. Clifton, Ortiz, and Ivy. If anybody needs sets of those draft history, let me know. I've got just about 20 cases worth. House, Mahan, Lewis, and Lewis. Actors, Ramos Gonzalez, Morgan Cooper. Morgan Cooper base auto. I haven't seen a black come out yet tonight. Morgan, Bremer, and Rios. Canning, Hall, Lothar, Case, and Lux refractors. Here's Vientos green. Mark Vientos green refractor autograph. 89 out of 99. Watley, Bichette, and Lindsay. This is paper. Kraus, Enlow, Gaddis, Jeter Downs, Andy Ibanez are refractors. Clark Schmidt, light blue. Breakers is a ball sucking hole. 80 out of 399. McKay and Walls, Puck, and Stewart. That's very disrespectful to ball sucking horse. Corbin Martin, Rooker, White, Lane Enlow. Here's a Logan orange paper. $21 out of 25. Zook, Schmidt and Sauer, Armenteros, Sheffield, and Diaz. And the second you say that, I just got a notification that our frames were dropped. Otto, Danner, Marinin, and Cease. Here's a Vlad Jr. variation. This is not the hard signed version though. Still a nice card. Of an okay player. Smith and Ellis, Smith, Mateo, and Perez. Case, De La Tour, Marinin, Bubba Thompson, and Trevor Stephan refractors. Moniak insert, Carlson, Sheffield, Diplin. I'm glad you're having a good first break experience, Jones. Sorry that Breakers is being a bitch. But hopefully you've gotten some good cards so far. Brendan Murphy, Cade McClure, Casey Clemens, Hans Kraus, and Nick Solek refractors. Royce Lewis and Marcos Diplin. For a second there, I thought this was going to be a Caden Lemons. 20 out of 25, Marcos Diplin, orange refractor. Yu Chang and Taylor Trammell. Hey, dude, I'm glad you got the Busby in my hand. That's nice. An orange back auto would be nice. Hell yeah, it would. Nick Allen, Corey, Hensman, De La Tour, Eloy Jimenez purple paper. What's the best orange you've pulled this year, Rip? Gleyber Torres, Tavares, Urseg, and Friedel. Belay, Royce, Melendez, Lutz, Pearson, Armenteros silver paper. 220 out of whatever. Usselton and Reed, Beck, Tatis, Sedlock, and Tejada. Let me get some of this paper out of the way quickly. lemons. Hey, if you were after lemons, you killed it tonight. Cooper, House, Hawk, and Sheffield refractors. McKay and Walls. Blake Hunt. Base auto. Perdomo, Morgan, and Bremer. Need more Peter Solomon? See if we can't dial that up for you, brother. Danner, Melendez, Lutz, Justin Dunn, Silver. I think that's the third Justin Dunn colored card we pulled tonight. 58 out of 499. Gore and Lindsay refractors. Mateo, Perez, Tatis, Sedlock. Got a gold wave coming. Kyle Wright, Griffin Canning, Adam Hall, Waters, and Ivy refractors, and Connor Wong. We have a Connor Wong sighting. Someone's been saying they haven't seen him come out in a while. I think I was Justin and he just went to bed. 24 out of 50. 24 out of 50, Connor Wong, gold wave. Congrats. Don't know what they go for, but haven't seen much of him come out. Ivy, Watley, and Bichette. Connor Dong. Casey Clemens, Martin, Quentin Holmes, Tyler Freeman, blue paper. 43 of 150. Trevor Clifton. Stu Fairchild, light blue. 86 out of 399. Hura Lutz, Trammell, Armenteros, Sheffield. Yeah, we laugh at his name, but watch him come out and be the next Ichiro. Hensman, Otto, Adele refractor, Bichette refractor, Nick Solek, blue. 127 out of 150. Burger Sheets, Frito, Smith, Mateo. Long Duck Don. Alright, Nate Pearson, Tanner Houck, Pavin Smith, Alex Faedo, Jose Taveras, refractor, and Randy Johnson auto. 83 out of 99. Tejada, Mills, and Remy. You want the Randy Johnson? I'll sell you the Randy Johnson. Because I have two now. Mahan, Murphy, McClure, Cole Brannon, Isan Diaz refractor, Mackenzie Gore, Sedlock 70th, 73 out of 200, Rios and Chang. The rest is paper. Lothar, Allen, Corey, Warmoth, Watley, Pettit, Lindsay, Tavares, and Ursig. Rest is paper. I don't even know what they go for. I want to get the complete run of the autos for those guys. I've got Henderson, Sandberg, and now two Randy Johnsons. I need the Jeter and the Pettit. Gaddis, Case, De La Tour, Camposano, Friedel, Senzel, Stewart, Carlson, and Sheffield. You did. Nice. When's that rip? Tomorrow? Peterson, Camposano, Mitchell, Stratman, Brent Rooker, purple paper. I think this is the second purple paper Rooker. Say that 10 times fast. Purple paper rooker. Let me see. I gotta double check that. It is indeed. We had 2 purple paper rookers. Armenteros, Barry Larkin, Diaz, Thompson, and Kaboom. Rooker, White, Baz, Carlson, Ortiz, Hasley, Diaz, Clifton, Ortiz. Price has been going up on the secondary market on this stuff, so I hope whoever's doing a 10 caser got in before it popped in the last week. It's going up last week and a half to 2 weeks. It's going up about $300 a case. Lewis, Kraus, Enlow, Peterson, and Urseg refractors. Shane Baz, light blue, $3.99, $3.93 out of $3.99. That'll go with the red paper. Beckham Merrill, Medina putt. You got Peter Solomon, what, in the 10 caser? Crazy truck driver? Is that what you do? Do you drive a truck for real? Cooper, House, Schmidt, and Ward refractors, Beckham Merrill. Drew Waters, purple. Solid auto on that one. Fantastic centering. And surface seems to be pretty typical of what comes out of these packs. You do cross country, you do just local area. You on the road now? Are you watching breaks while you're driving? Cease, Reed, and Gerardo. White, Baz, Wright, Adams, Hanson, Hura, Reagans, Vlad Jr., and Page. Down for the night. That's pretty sweet though, being on the road, being able to watch breaks and stuff. It's actually kind of how I got into the whole breaking thing. I drove out to Indiana for a wedding a couple years ago, and me and my buddy, since we drove through the night, we're just watching replays of breaks and stuff like that. We're like, yeah, we should do this. And I was like, well, I'll do it. You probably won't. And about a year and a half later, I started up a year and a half ago. Houck and Smith, Ramos, and Nonnie Williams refractors. Fernando Tatis Jr. refractor. That is 101 out of 250. And Luis Gonzalez out of 499. That is 420 out of 499. Smoke him if you got him. Corey Ray, Rutherford, and Hanson. So when you're out on the road, crazy truck driver, are you buying, you making stops at Targets and Walmarts for retail to feed the need? Clemens, Martin, Rooker, Pearson. Brennan Little, green, 13 out of 99. Rutherford refractor, Evan White, Carlson, Waddell, Soto, Gurriel. Oh wow, delays. Canning, Hall, Lothar, Busby, and Dane Dunning refractors. Here's Kevin Smith. That's a base auto. Becerra, Tucker, and Jeffries. Yeah, I think YouTube has a natural delay. Mahan, Murphy, McClure, Hunt, Ray, Pavin Smith, Mitch Keller, blue. 36 out of 150. Ibanez and Stefan. You're calling red auto? Alright. Gaddis, Case, De La Tour, Sheets and Wong, Maytan, Oki, Maytan, and Nani Williams. Otto, Danner, Freeman, and Oki refractors. Cole Reagan's purple. 130 out of 250. Gore Camposano, Lugo, Dunn, and Gordon. Tim Tebow, red auto. They didn't put him in any products, did they? Royce Lewis, Krause, Enlow, Merrill, and McKenzie refractors. Tyler Freeman, light blue. 58 out of 399. Hasley Howard, Dunning, and Staj Dahar. Is he even playing again this year? Or was he just a once and done fun little PR stunt? Peterson, Camposano, Mitchell, Hira, and Hillman, Sandberg, Craig, Lux, and Torres. I mean, he wasn't terrible, but I don't see him ever making the majors. Nick Allen, Corey, Hensman, Gonzalez, and Staj Dahar. Randy Johnson, Dalbeck, Greer, and Hurst. For one, I think he's 31 now, ain't he? He's got to be over 30. Melendez, Lutz, Pearson, Dane Dunning, silver. Focus. Dane Dunning is 1 of 499. So with his poo-poo face there, going to be 101. Jimenez and Maytan refractors. McKay, Pint, Hillman, and Ward. Saw a blowout forum post. Somebody asking, what the hell is an eBay 101? And of course, the community chimes in. I just love the way they quote and say stuff on there. It's post at your own risk, no matter where you're at. Who was the refractor auto? The refractor auto was Luis Gonzalez. Yeah, why? Oh, dude can pitch, but his autos ain't worth shit. I had a bunch of his stuff last year. Downs, Thompson, Cooper, and Mateo refractors. Evan White and Sam Carlson. Get out of here. When God hands you lemons, you find a new God. King Lemons number 5. Anderson, Peralta, Whitley. 5, Caden Lemons, and counting. Tabor, Gonzalez, Clement, Mahan refractor, Helio Ramos green paper. It's a nice little banger. Probably worth a few bucks. $54 out of $99 for Helio Ramos. Crazy truck driver. Let me tell you a story about Andrew Benintendi in a minute. Tatis Jr., Gore, Campusano, Rackett, Tillo, and Perez. I decided to stray from breaking Bowman and do a case of Panini Chronicles Baseball as a player break. And I had Andrew Benintendi end at like 7 o'clock at night, which is way too early for a higher end player, and he sold for $10.50. A gold vinyl disc out of 5 came out of there. 3 auto relics and 3 regular and 4 more autos. 7 total autographs, plus an out of 5 Prism gold disco out of 1 case. Adams, Busby, Gonzalez, Evan White, and AJ Puck, and we'll just call him Caden Lemons. Nope, it's David Peterson. It was the most outrageous thing I've ever seen. I mean, at least it was a good player, but, you know, 7 autos for 1 player out of a case is just absurd. Reagans, Guerrero Jr., and Page. And you got to feel bad for the other people who are in a break seeing all these cards come out, because it just takes the wind out of your sails. I like to see it spread out. I want to see everybody get, or as many people as possible, get a hit. Robertson, Scherf, Cease. There's Kristen Stewart. 418 out of 499. Murphy, Sedlock, Tatis Jr., Jones, Lewis, and Solak. Rest is paper. Yeah, your boy, dude. D.L. Hall, Bukowskis, Brendan McKay, McClure, and Tejada refractors. Nate Pearson. So we've gotten both Pearsons. This one is a purple. 247 out of 250. Zook, Craig, and Lux. Eight out of a 10 caser. Wow. Merrill, Sheets, Perez, Kyle Wright, Logan Warmoth, purple paper. 14 out of 250. Carlson, Eloy, Jeffries, Dalbeck, and Greer. Like I said, I've never done a 10 caser. I desperately want to do it, but desperately everything has to be lined up priced right, because I don't have a backlog of inventory and a fixed cost right now. Freeman, Jimenez, Ramos, Baz, and Stewart refractors. Taylor Walls, light blue. 41 out of 399. Bukowskis and Martin, Becerra, and Tucker. Rest is paper. Berger, Espinoza, Abbott, House, and Perez refractors. Kyle Wright. Justice Sheffield, purple. 15 out of 250. Quantrill and Tarnock. Schmidt, Hunt, Pearson. Here's Ian Anderson, silver. 2 out of 499. Rooker and Medina. Acuna, Waddell, Soto, Gurriel. Vernon, Usselton, Ellis, Cal Mitchell, Will Smith refractors, Carlton Fisk, Diplin, Kingery, Benson. Fairchild, Doyle, Harrison, Clemens, and Mills refractors, Comey, Torres, Cease, and Reed. Top pulls of my life, personally, they're probably all Topps Heritage, to be honest with you, for the most part. I was telling guys last night that I hit the 2013 Heritage Senators variation of Harper, the red auto of Chris Bryant, the red auto rookie of his, that is. I've hit Schwarber Bryant dual auto out of Heritage, Harper auto relic, and Trout the blue auto from last year's high numbers, which is actually only printed 10 copies. Netzer, Hira, Martin, and Remy. Jorge Mateo, Bowman 70th. 186 out of 200. As far as Bowman, my best hit at the National in Atlantic City, I bought a case, Hasley and Howard, Gerardo, Ibanez, Stephan, and I bought it strictly so I could get all the packs, you know, with the promo on the second day of National. And I bought one box to go along with it to even out my numbers, which was 15 Bowman's Best. Out of 15 Bowman's Best, I got an orange Harper auto to 25. So I was pretty stoked about that. And then when I was going through the rest of the Bowman, because they make you rip it and put it in boxes that year, I couldn't even really look at it as you go. I found that I pulled a Victor Robles orange auto. I had pulled Corey Seager green, and there were two other big cards. Altogether, I sold the cards, 4 or 5 cards out of that case at the National. Paid $1,300 for the case, sold the cards for like $1,800. Smith, Lemons, Hall, Diplin, Lewis and Rooker, Christopher Cease, refractor auto. It was pretty awesome. 31 out of 499. Kept the Harper and graded it because it was a redemption, and then I ended up selling it anyway. Short on cash one month last year, so. How about you? What's your best? Dunn, Gordon, Pint. As a breaker, my best has probably been, I pulled the Moniak Black Wave 101 for somebody last year in draft. And I pulled out of Bowman Chrome in the fall, the Rutherford Auto 101 Super. Dunnan, Smith, Bacon, Hensman, Peralta, and Matajevic. Base auto. Maytan, Williams, McKenzie. Kopech, Manto, Solomon, Allen, Cease, blue paper. 52 out of 150. Benson, Baz and Jennings, Ray, Rutherford, Hanson. And paper. Brannon, Holmes, Carlson, Lutz, and Racket refractors. And man, Christopher Cease is running right here. Blue Wave, Chris Cease, 63 out of 150. Last week we had 2 autos of his and 1 pack redemptions stuck together for the class of 2017. Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. That was kind of crazy. Never stuck together. Filleted Crow, Danner, Quantrill refractors. Wyatt Mills. 53 out of 250 on the purple refractor. Wright and Waters, Alonso, Toussaint, and Acuna. Miller, Little, Hasley, Lothar, and Kingery refractors. Pavin Smith, and Wyatt Mills green this time. 64 out of 99. Hillman and Ward. Waters, Warmoth, Adele, Pearson, and Tillo. Tanner Houck, light blue. There we go. 113 out of 399. Adele and Canning, Hayward, and Keller. Beck, Rogers, Lang, Otto, and Whitley refractors. Randy Johnson, Connor Wong, Siebold, and Newman. Walls, Barnes, Elledge, Canning, and Sheffield refractors. Brendan Little, light blue. 310 out of 399 on Brendan Little. Sandberg, Hurst, and Lugo. Donruss Elite. Gore, Faedo, Peterson, Houck, and Perez. Maitan, Gutierrez, Manning, and Diaz. What's that? That happens a lot. Rip. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Brody, Matajevic, Varsho, Corey, and Anderson refractors. Hura, Dunning, Stashdart, Oki. Wow, that's awesome. Especially as a kid. As a kid, I didn't pull jack. Heatherly, Stratman, Hawk, Nani Williams, 354 out of 499. Oh, the redemptions stick together. Hey, I've seen redemptions stick to live autos, but I've never seen two redemptions stuck to each other. Melendez and Tarnock refractors. McKay, Colomb, Allard, and Kirtley. That was definitely a first for me. Last box of the break, guys. Good luck. Let's pull some fire out of this one. Some last box mojo. Yeah, I wanted to pull one of those elite cards back in the day. It just never happened for me. And I was chasing, the Mantle and who else was in Score. That was signing autos back in the day. I wanted those pretty bad. Downs, Thompson, Walls, Newman, Bukowskis, and Martin. Here's Brendan McKay. Second Brendan McKay auto on the night. Let's see if we got another Royce Lewis, if the boxes run the same way they did in case number 1. Siebold, Newman, and Alonso. Jeez, paper's trying to jump out of my hand. Netzer, Hira, Brennan Little, Zach Kirtley, Chris Oakey, Bowman 70th, 4 out of 200. Baz and Jennings, Kaboom, Perdomo, and Morgan. Berger, Espinoza, Abbott, Barnes and Alonso refractors, Royce Lewis and Nick Rackett green, 4 out of 99. Hey, crazy truck driver, I know you're interested in those Solomons. I don't recall exactly what I have from last night, to be honest with you. Do you remember what I had pulled out of that? How many I showed off? Toussaint and Acuna. And was it just the autos that you were interested in, or were you interested in anything Peter Solomon? Freeman, Jimenez, Ramos, Vientos, Dylan Tate, Glenn Otto light blue, 21 of 399. Okay. Wright and Waters, Diaz and Clifton. Robertson, Scherf, Cease, David Thompson, silver, 261 out of 499. Kevin Smith, Ronald Acuna, Schmidt, Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. Does that mean you don't want the ones I have, or you're not worried about the non-auto stuff? Merrill, Sheets, Perez, Solomon, and Hayward refractors, Moniak, Ortiz, Ivy, and Watley. Tabor, Gonzalez, Clement, Elledge, Glenn Otto, purple paper. $61 out of $250. Should have bought Caden Lemons, Rip. Tukey Toussaint, Royce Lewis, Brent Rooker, Colombe, Allard, and Kirtley. Hall, Bukowskis, McKay, Lemons, and Colombe. Joe Perez, Bowman 70th. 24 out of 70. You know what it does. Hayward, Keller, and Gutierrez. Well, Chris Oakey was the disease of 16 draft. Chris Oakey and Rizzo were the ones that came up all the time. Schmidt, Hunt, Pearson, Peyton Remy silver, 99 out of 499. Hasley and Puckett refractors, Beck, Bremer, Rios, and Chang. Oh, Tim Lynch, yeah. Forgot about him. Saw more than a couple of Tim Lynch come out, too. Marinan, Usselton, Ellis, Joe Perez refractor, Riley Mahan, blue paper. $114 out of 150. Seabold, Blake Hunt, light blue, 96 out of 399. Boggs, Mackenzie Wong. Fairchild, Doyle, Harrison, Miller, Allard, Jeter. Wish that was signed. Manning, Diaz, Thompson. Well, let's see what we get. Prado or Lewis. I'd be happy with either one because neither is mine. Alright, we got Riley Adams, Dylan Busby, Jacob Gonzalez, Michael Kopech, Brendan Rodgers refractor, and Royce Lewis. Look at that. How about calling that shit? Royce Lewis, base auto to end the break. I bet if we go back and look, Joe Perez was probably in the middle of them too. Trammell, Armenteros, and Sheffield. All right, let's recap. Notable color by name and low number. Taylor Walls, light blue. Heliot Ramos, green paper. Fernando Tatis, refractor, because it's an insert. 2 purple paper Rookers. Eloy Jimenez, purple paper. Diplin, orange refractor. Vlad Jr., variation. Logan Warmoth, orange paper. Royce Lewis, light blue. Kopech, gold refractor. Will Smith, gold paper. Brett Netzer, gold paper. Mackenzie Gore, gold refractor insert. Yeah, gold refractor. Nick Gordon, gold refractor. Hasley, silver paper. Bubba Thompson, green refractor. Drew Waters, orange paper. Jimenez, silver paper. Dalton Jeffries, gold refractor. And recommended viewing Astros, going to the J.B. Bukowskis spot. So, decent names in the color tonight. As for both cases autos, we've got Royce Lewis, Brendan McKay, Nate Pearson, purple, Kevin Smith, Luis Gonzalez, refractor, Drew Waters, Randy Johnson, Connor Wong, gold wave, Blake Hunt, Vientos green, Cooper, Mahan, Adele refractor, class of 2017 refractor, Hagen Danner, Cash Case blue wave, Cade McClure refractor, Kevin Smith refractor, Jacob Pearson blue, Dylan Busby, Brett Netzer blue wave, Morgan Cooper, Caden Lemons purple, Caden Lemons refractor. Joe Perez, Bowman 70th, Christopher Cease blue wave, JJ Matijevic, Christopher Cease refractor, David Peterson, Caden Lemons, Dylan Busby in green, Riley Mahan, Drew Waters, Brian Miller refractor, Blake Hunt, Caden Lemons, Ryan Valade orange, David Peterson, Joe Perez refractor, JJ Matijevic, Tristan Lutz, Jeter Downs, Shane Baz, red paper, Zach Lothar, Bowman 70th, Brendan McKay, Brendan Murphy blue, Royce Lewis, Austin Beck variation auto, Peter Solomon blue, Caden Lemons blue, Zach Kirtley, and Cole Brandon refractor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with it tonight. Yeah, I don't think I've had too bad issues, but I'll run some speed tests after this. Missed 85% of that. I can go through them again. Cole Brannon refractor. Zach Kirtley, Katie Lemons blue, Peter Solomon blue, Austin Beck variation, Royce Lewis, Brendan Murphy blue, Brendan McKay, Zach Lothar Bowman 70th, Shane Baz red, Jeter Downs. Lutz class of 2017, Matajevic, Joe Perez refractor, David Peterson, Valade orange, Caden Lemons, Blake Hunt, Brian Miller refractor, Drew Waters, Riley Mahan, Nate Pearson, Dylan Busby, Caden Lemons, David Peterson, Cease refractor, Matajevic, Cease blue wave, Perez Bowman 70th blue, Caden Lemons refractor, Caden Lemons purple refractor, Morgan Cooper, Brett Netzer blue wave, Dylan Busby, Jacob Pearson blue, Kevin Smith refractor, Cade McClure refractor, Cash Case blue wave, Hagen Danner, Adele class of 2017. And I believe it was 2. Mahan, Morgan Cooper, Vientos Green, Blake Hunt, Connor Wong, gold wave, Randy Johnson, Drew Waters purple, Luis Gonzalez refractor, Kevin Smith, Nate Pearson purple, Brendan McKay, and Royce Lewis. So that's it, dude. I'll have breaks listed for next week. Hopefully internet service will be different. I'm going to do some speed tests and see if I can't get stuff working a little bit better. I'll tell you for sure on Busby real quick, since we're here. One. Yep, 2. 2 Busbys. All right, you're welcome, guys. See you on the next one.